Huzzah! We are live! Oh, there you go. Hiccup. Potassium. I might just use my phone for chat. Yeah, it's whatever it's called. Alright. Before we get started, let's start our day with Finch. Thursday, we got out of bed, we brushed our teeth, we made our bed, we ate a good wake up meal. I do one thing that makes me happy, take stress away, cook me up for myself, say one thing. I haven't done any of those things yet. This bridge is so high up. Look at this amazing view of the forest. I'm not scared, sheep. Just how high is it? We're exploring Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, eh? A gift? What? Oh, I picked us out. A gift from Jay. Oh my god! It's so cute! Jay's visiting. Jay and I want to celebrate all you're doing, cheap. I do have my water with me. Wow, look at that fancy jacket. It lies. I'm not caught up. Okay. Daytime scattered snow showers? Interesting. How to say wah? Okay, here we go. Sorry. Still kind of waking up, getting into the swing of everything. So we will continue working on this ancient tomb. This is a gold border ancient tomb. I think it's from the Tokyo event. I don't remember. This is a commission to be full bordered. we're slowly color matching everything. What in good lord? What the heck? What is this? What color is this? Blue? This paint like separated and it's a strange color on the palette now. Interesting. That's definitely too dark. Oh shoot, where's chat? Okay, there we go. Now I can see chat. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. We are one day away from the unholy event of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pre-release. Pre-release is tomorrow. And yeah, not looking forward to it. I'm not participating. Dookie set with ass artwork. There's some cool artwork, but majority of it is terrible. Dookie Ninja Turtle artwork, as well as just no. I really don't know what they were thinking with this set. I honestly don't know what they're thinking overall with Universes Beyond. Like, is Hasbro suggesting this shit? Sorry, I need to clear my voice. Is Hasbro suggesting this stuff, or what? I don't look too much into it because obviously I can't control it, but it's just weird how Magic has completely shifted from its own story to, hey, guess what? We're just gonna do Magic the Fortnite, and that's truly what Magic's become, is just Fortnite. It is unfortunate, but you know what? In some ways, I understand why it's gone that way. Because a lot of, like, majority of people who collect Pokemon cards, they don't know anything about the Pokemon other than the people who grew up with Pokemon and maybe the kids a little bit, but mostly the majority of the people who buy the most Pokemon and sell the most Pokemon, they don't know anything about Pokemon. They're just like, oh yeah, ooh, big flashy cards. So I feel like Magic has become that, or at least the audience is becoming that. Like, ooh, what cards are worth money? Which are the biggest, flashiest, most expensive cards? And because the audience has become that, that's what the game is becoming. And it sucks. Because everyone who grew up with it and enjoyed it for the story and the world building and the artwork that originally it had going for it, it's completely changed. It's not the same at all anymore. But that just seems to be the way things go. Excuse me. The bigger and more commercialized something gets, I think the worse it becomes. because the company tries to throw as broad of a net as possible to have as many people interested as possible. And the unfortunate part as well is with the state of things, at least in Canada, the United States, a lot of companies are trying to appease particular audiences which before no one really cared to appease. And pleasing this audience is alienating the original audiences of a lot of things, which sucks. It truly does. I almost just want to. You know what? I think I will. Just say screw it and give it a full sky. The joys of painting. You can do whatever you want. So the moon. The moon's not a very round shape. It's kind of strange. I'm sure color matching this moon is going to be a thrill. blue. It's not as bright as the blue I started with last night. The worst thing about stopping a painting midway through is sometimes I'm like, oh shit, how did I get that color? No, it wasn't this. Oh yeah, it's too bright. That's okay though. We live at work. Oh, what's up, Dre? The trees and the Dan. I hope it's looking good. Spooky trees. I'm I'm not convinced about this green up here though. I'm gonna do a little cheat. So we're gonna take a picture. And then tip of the day. Wow. Vallejo Vertigra. I don't think I own that. Oh, I do. Well, that's the color I was using anyways. So frustrating! I think I need to switch to a different brush. God, I love watching stuff like this. There used to be a few Yu-Gi-Oh players who would do this on here and show a time lapse of work. I have a few of these still and they look awesome. Great work, pal. Thank you. Hey, I hope you're having a lovely stream. I just want to ask, have you heard of Riftbound? I have. I actually opened a few packs. I think it was last stream just to take a look at the cards, and I'm quite impressed with the card quality. The cards are thick, and their foils are quite nice. I mean, it would definitely be possible. Actually, I have them right here. this is this is the packs I opened a few days ago. I'm not a huge fan of the design of the card itself, but the full arts and stuff are quite nice. Oh, thank you for the follow, Grayson. Yeah, doing the actual painting is it's interesting. Oh, hey. Oh my god, so many comments now. Hey, whoa, just came by to the stream, got recommended it on my YouTube page. I don't usually watch much MTG comment. Making altered art has been something I've been super interested in trying. It's cool to see that. I agree, this is very interesting. So, the type of paint I use, that's like the number one question I get. I actually use Vallejo and Citadel paints. Because I used to paint Warhammer miniatures, and then I was like, I wonder how these would work out on cards. Because obviously, Warhammer miniatures demand extremely thinned, flat paints. And I was like, okay, let's give it a try. And what would you know? It works perfectly well on cards. Oh god, Nightbot sees people and it's like, hello? Nightbot, chill. No, I need a smaller brush. I live in Australia. I'm no artist, but I love to learn. Even cooler to see your work. Thank you. Yeah. How I started was I just picked like random cards. Got some Citadel. Well, I already had the Citadel paints, and I just started experimenting on the cards themselves. And then eventually, I was like, oh, pretty good. Yeah, I find a lot of artists online. Um, like if you message them being like, "What paints do you use?" They just never reply, and it's like, come on. It's not like telling people the paint you use is going to destroy your whole whatever you're doing. I like the Krabby Patty, right? Like for so long, I was like, how? What is this magical paint that makes beautiful lines? I I also tried this paint called gouache. It's amazing on like a not a canvas, but material made to be painted on, but I don't find it's very good for card alters because it's quite chunky and doesn't sit very flat or smooth. Which for cards you're playing with, you definitely want them to be as not as textured as possible. Gonna have to redo these branches a few times, I think. How did you find out you were good at this? I just gave it a try one day. I mean, the first time I ever did it, I was like, "Ew, this kind of turned out like crap." And it really was just a matter of continuing to do it and trying and figuring out what works best. Cause I don't even typically paint. Like this is the only thing I paint in my whole life. Ooh, another follow. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. Ah, little heart. Thank you. I need to bring up my stream so I can see it fully. View channel. Oh, never mind. I can see the thing where it says Geek Bar 818. Thank you for the follow. Boink. Well, I hope this card you well, I hope the first card you alter wasn't an ancient tomb. No, it was not. The first card I ever altered was it was a nickel bolus, but it was one of the cheaper nickel boluses, like maybe $1 or something. Like $1 or two. And what sucks is I think Shiba has done like yeah, Jay's deck is like over 50% alters. It's so cool. I think I want to do like kind of swampy water down here. That's too bright up here. Yeah, that's way too bright. I need to tone that down. They made it so altars are tournament legal in Rift rounds, so we'd love to find ways to create some for the community in Oh, really? That's awesome. Oh, dang, might have to get some cards altered sometime. Heck yeah. That's cool that they made them tournament legal. That's wicked. Yeah, unfortunately Magic the Gathering for what do they call it? Sanction to play, I think it's called. Like where there's legitimate rules and blah blah blah. I don't think alters are allowed because they could be considered marked cards. Ooh. Nice work on the altering. Just a quick question. Some of your YouTube thumbnails AI generated, or am I tripping? Yeah, some of them are. Absolutely. Good old friend ChatGPT. I should say good new friend, I suppose. Ooh, be careful with that. A lot of strong. What? A lot of artists get strong feelings about AI use for thumbnails. Oh, don't worry, I know. And I even do digital artwork. I do digital, I do traditional, I do every type of artwork you can think of. Clay, uh, just everything. And you know what? I don't give a shit about AI. If people want to use AI to generate images, be my guest. It's like my old thumbnails. I was like, I don't have time to make a cozy themed painting thing. I have other artwork I have to work on. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just slap a character that I already have drawn into ChatGPT and be like, "Hey, ChatGPT, can you make an image of my character, which I already had drawn, sitting and painting?" And it did it. And I was like, "Oh, that looks sick." I think the hate on AI generated images is how do you say that? A mob mentality. And even if robots can start painting like an actual robot, like a robot hand going do, 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 I'll be like, I still don't care. There is a mob, but also depends on the art. Yeah, mob mentalities are extremely frustrating and annoying to deal with because I have had tons of people come into my stream being like, "Ew, you have an AI generated thumbnail?" Ugh. And I'm like, "Okay, and are you gonna draw me one? Do you want to take some time out of your day to draw me a thumbnail?" No. For example, we just had a store have their AI art taken down for potential hate speech last week. They allowed the shop to alter art in order to display it. They didn't get prosecuted. What? I don't like the word hate speech because hate speech is a very vague word. Very vague, what's the proper thing? The police came to remove the art? What the fuck? Damn. Ooh. Ooh, it's too dark. Is it too dark? We'll find out when the paint dries. We are becoming like the UK. Oh dear. Well, I'm from Canada. And I don't really pay attention to the news anymore. I did 10 years in the Navy, and after dealing with that and then getting out medically, like got medically released, I'm like I can't handle watching the TV and stuff. I'm like all this political nonsense is driving me. I'm assuming you mean like, oh, you can't say certain things without them being like, You're a hate monger. Oh! And they freak out. Agreed. It's just not healthy to watch too much. Yeah, like, essentially, the way I am now, I'm like, if the military base that I live near isn't mustering up the troops or something, I'm honestly not that concerned. And with the way people react to stuff nowadays, it's like, oh my god, this happened. Everyone gets angry or excited or whatever. Like, big emotions for like a few days, and then it goes away. And the next big thing happens, and then it goes away. And then the next thing happens, and it goes away. It just kind of shows, what's the, what's the word I'm thinking of? It just shows how, like, day to day we really are. For reference, the AI art was of figures like Donald Trump and Benjamin. Oh, I can't say that. In Nazi uniforms. Oh my god! And that was deemed hate speech by members of the public, and they reported it. I've stopped looking at the news since you suggested it, and it's helped. Oh yeah, it's helped. Well, well, that's what I mean. Like, is I don't understand. Like the whole point of art, whether it's AI or whatever, when you create something, whether it's a writing, a painting, words, when you create something, most of the time it's telling some sort of story. And whether the story's true or not, it's something you're expressing. So whoever generated those things either feels that way about those people, or maybe they're trying to appease someone. You don't know, because I doubt they gave an interview to the person who generated those images being like, why did you do that? Why did you make those images? For all they know, they could have just did it to get a rise out of people. They could have did it to see how people would react, which getting a rise out of people and reacting is not the same. They could have did it because they genuinely believe what they generated to be true. When I see something in the world, I don't just point at it and go, duh, and throw a label at it. I look at it and I go, why did they do that? Or why did this happen? And I find a lot of people just look at shit nowadays and they just react to it instead of taking a moment to be like, what? Why? Who? Who, what, when, where, why? You know, the basics they teach you in like writing, well, not writing class, but like reading class or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I stopped watching TV in 2026. Hell yeah. Yeah, I moved out of my parents' place in 2011 or 2012 when I first joined the military, and ever since then, like, I just never owned a TV. The only time I did own a TV, I would just watch like Shrek on Netflix. But you see how like that one person came in like, am I twipping or is that AIR? And as soon as I said yes, they were probably gone. They're like, bruh. It just sucks that people get so worked up about things like that. People seek out conflict sometimes. They truly do. They truly do. It's like if I if when I see images like that, I go, "That's fucking hilarious." I'm like, "That's funny." I'm like, "What a crazy comparison." I don't know, man. It's just strange. It's like some people compare Hitler to Justin Trudeau in Canada, and I'm like, what the what and what? Um, what? Like I don't like Trudeau. He was a dummy. He's out now. I don't like him. But I'm like I'm like what? Just what? It's strange that art is punishable. It is strange because whether that was painted or generated, it probably would have still been no way ancient tomb. Yeah, we got the ancient tomb. But yeah, whether it was painted, hand drawn, or generated, I'm sure it still would have got taken down, which is kind of uh, a little strange. Yo, thanks, Matt. I'm working on it. It's getting there. I need to get down here, like, figured out. But aside from all the crazy bullshit going on in the world and just BS, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Or the best day they can possibly have, regardless of what's going on in your life. I hope some little shine of light can come through the bleak. And if you're having a fantastic shining day, I hope it continues to shine until you go to sleep and onward. Oh no. One sec. You are my light. Ah! Right in the heart. I mean, I hate you. You smell. Yeah, you smell. You guys rock. No. I hate when the paint. It's a wet palette, but the paint still can dry, and it's frustrating. Yeah, you smell good? Shit. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I probably just smell like me. I smell like me. I smell like a person. Fragrance by me. Yo, do you do paint miniatures all? Been getting into Blood Bowl lately. I did used to paint some Warhammer miniatures. That's where I kind of started with these paints. It's the exact same paints I used to paint on these cards as Vallejo and Citadel. I loved painting little Tyranids and Necrons. But when I tried to play it, I was like, mm. But I think it was mostly the people who were teaching me that made me uninterested in learning. Which can be the case for a lot of things. Blood Bowl is sick. Warhammer for people who touch. What? Blood Bowl is sick. Warhammer for people who touch grass. Isn't that a good thing though? Touching grass, or is it Warhammers for people who don't touch grass? It's more approachable. I think if Warhammer was more like D&D, I would probably like it a lot more. And I know that may sound stupid. Oh god, what's his name? Oh my god, I forget his name. There is a Necron who collects things and people and stuff. And I thought his lore was pretty funny, that he essentially just goes around collecting all sorts of shit to kind of archive the history of everything. And I was like, oh man, that'd be so cool if I could play as him and use whatever like whatever units I want. Like, oh look, this is the army I caught like 1,000 years ago. Here they come, Choo! And they're like, and then the rule book's like, well, you can't do that. You can only play factions that can play together. And I was like, oh man. I've seen some people doing hand etched artwork on Riftbound cards. Have you ever done something like that? Hand etched artwork? Unfortunately, that's a scale problem. 40k focuses on armies. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You mean like drawings? Like, I mean, I can sketch on stuff. It's possible. You know what? That does put it into perspective. I didn't really think about it that way. Like carving into the card and making artwork. Oh, carving into the card? I don't think my chat will allow links. I'm trying to think. I know there's like stuff where people cut cards apart and make cool 3D images, or there's like these tools where you can push into the card to kind of give it texture. Hand etched Lucian Riftbound. I'll take a little break and look it up. I, for, I forgot the format, but you can play 40k games with a set story in mind, where you name the units that survive and give them abilities. I think it's called Crusade. Oh! Hand etched Lucian. Just you still gotta like the hooligans you play with, though. Yeah, yeah. The person who was teaching me was, let's just say that. Hand etched Lucian Riftbound. Oops. Oh, that's a cool looking character. Yone? I mean, if you join the Discord, you can leave right after, but if you join the Discord, you can link in there. Type into Google and look for the image that refers to Riftbound custom card posts on Instagram. Custom Riftbound cards. Riftbound. Oh dear, some of the stuff that's popping up. I found this isn't what you're talking about, but I found like a full art altar. Monkey. Ooh, that's pretty. That's Lorcana though. I don't like when they paint over the text. Ooh, that's cool looking. Oh, that's painted. Wow. Oops. Back to do you use something to prep the surface of the card before you start painting? Not really. I just lay down what is it? I'll paint some Corax base white over it just to like cover the dark borders. Or if I'm completely repainting, I'll Corax white everywhere that I'm painting essentially. Yeah, so in the rules you can't paint over the words. Yeah, yeah. Which makes sense. Alright, I'll have to give it a shot sometime. Yeah, absolutely. Just find like some random bulk cards. Be like, oh, I like the art on this card. I want to extend the border. Because originally this card, the art was only like from here to here. But now the art is the entire card. I want water down here. Because it kind of feels like it's like a sunken, swampy tomb. Actually, I might even make it so the water comes up to the tomb. Oh my god. What? What? I Kind of want the water. Remember the Grim Monolith? Oh, yeah! The kind of blue water, the crystal blue water. I don't know if crystal blue water would fit super well here. Whew. Tiny lines make me hold my breath. If you ever hear me, like, I don't know, breathe heavenly, breathe heavily suddenly, it's because I'll, like, hold my breath while painting. I'm like, load up. Fair, a more swampy look. Yeah, if I had to make it too like light down here, I think it would look a little strange. I definitely won't pass out, but oh my god, my nose feels clogged as well. Where should I post the image link in Discord? You can put it in. Oh, let me take a look. I kind of changed everything around. Hey, I'm Nix. Um, showing memes. You can put it in fancy cardboard. For fancy cardboard. Oh, I hope the onboarding thing. Um, rain. Oh my god, it's snowing. It's so pretty out. I hope the onboarding tool works correctly. I think it should have asked you, like, are you here for Twitch or YouTube? Let's drink this vegan protein stuff that I regret buying. It tastes like crap. Mmm. Oh my god, Jay. What's another what don't you have two land destruction cards? Yeah, I know you have strip mine. Is it Armageddon? Or is it Wrath of God? I forget. He might be working. He may not hear, but as soon as he comes back. I will tell. You guys know the meme of like the old guy and he's just kind of smiling, but the smiling he's doing is very painful looking, like great. That type of smile. That would be hilarious on a magic card. Oh, I see a ping in fancy cardboard. That'd be hilarious on a magic card that does nasty shit. Yeah, the bot asked me that, and I went through the introduction. Heck yeah! Awesome! Glad it works. Strip Mine, Wasteland, Armageddon, and Ravages of War. Wait, I'll show you the meme. Smile meme? No, oh my god, no. This guy. There's a better picture of him where I think he's like facing forward. This guy on like a land destruction card. Alright, let's see. Fancy cardboard. This is the normal card for reference. Oh, I've got an idea for that. Maybe one of my counter spells and the meme's name is Harold. Ah, Ahiri. Okay, Ahiri is from this game. I like Ahiri. Okay, yes. Okay, I see now. Yeah, so they take a foil card and hand etch in a design. That is cool, and I might have to give it a try practicing on the foil Riftbound cards I own. Manatithe, counter your soul ring. Manatithe your soul ring. Oh. Don't make me get on my mill deck. I need. No, I'm just going to use a bigger brush to water it down. Oh, excuse me. Talking and drinking liquids. I need to still finish the damn parallel lives for myself. Fuck. I just thought it would be a really cool thing for you to try. Oh, absolutely. Because I would like to get a card of a character that, like, I like. Like, this one's slightly etched, but I could still practice on this. I like this. Reminds me of a Manatithe. Practice on this guy. This person's cool. That would be a cool one to try to get like a flamey wisp going on. I mean, just practice on any foils, really. It's a cool card. Big man, little woman. Man, the cards are so thick. I want to figure out to I want to figure it out to try it. I don't think I have any of the tools. You can buy like these tools at art. What character would that be? I really do love Ahiri. I'd have to look because unfortunately I've never actually played League of Legends. I just know of some of the characters. But I think I like Ahiri in an outfit that might not even exist in the game. Because the first time I ever heard of Ahiri was from a music video. Ooh, who the heck is this? Is that a real character? No. Oh, maybe it is a real character. A collie? Ooh. Is there cards of her? She's cool looking. That's cool that they allow altars. Might have to look into that a little bit. What character? Nahiri is. Not Nahiri. Oh my god. Ahiri? Ahiri? It's the lady with the foxtails. Or the crystal foxtails. I'm so out of touch with everything. I'm like, I just like the way things look, and I have no idea. Well, I mean, I know most stuff. I think they will come out in set 4 should be August. Ooh. I mean, I still have tons of I have a nice stack of foils to work with to see how everything looks, or to give it a shot, I should say. I didn't even think Ahiri. Oh, okay. I can't get this paint to stay a nice consistency. It keeps I keep trying to work with paint that's a little dried out, and it is frustrating. Screw it. I might I might buy like a few more packs because they were only $7, $7.50 Canadian. And that's really cheap. Most TCGs now are over $10 a pack, and I'm like, good God, what the heck? I think it's the Ahiri from a song called Pops. I think the song's called Pop Stars. I really like that outfit. How is, for reference, in Australia, the cheapest packs are nearly double. That's like 20. Wow. What? Oh my God. That's ridiculous. I posted some cards for you to see. Ooh. Oh my God, that's beautiful. I I love this because pastel pink is like my thing. Oh, that one's pretty sick. Not, bruh. Oh my God, the price, Jesus. Oh my God, the price. Holy Lord. What the fuck? I mean, League does have a pretty strong fan base. It's like the Final Fantasy stuff that came out for Magic. Holy Lord. There are loads that you could try out on, right? It's snowing. 2000. The most expensive box of 24 packs of original boosters in Australia is like, oh my God. That's crazy. I mean, the original set, I would understand. Maybe they're a bit more expensive now because they've already moved on to a new set, which is kind of nuts. But damn, I hate how fast TCGs are releasing stuff. It's breakneck pace. It's ridiculous. It's cool to see how you create the water. Yeah, it's like this rippling effect that you have to kind of slowly work up. I'm not super good at it, but people who can paint water, I'm just like, oh, what is this? What is this witchcraft? Um, Gotta go, but keep up the good work, kiddo. Thank you so much, Matt. Have an awesome day, and thank you for dropping by and chatting and watching. I appreciate it. The lines aren't as thin as you want them to be. There are many there are many ways to observe something. This is true. I guess developing the skill helps with drawing water. Yeah. Oh, I find I learn best by looking at like pictures of water and then watching other people paint. Oh, sorry. Paint. One sec. Paint or draw it. Because then I get like, okay, I can see how they got this particular effect in the water. Using references is also extremely important when learning how to paint or draw. I don't know how many times I've told people, like, if you can't draw a dog, get a picture of a dog and look at it. And for the love of God, don't use cartoons as references because cartoons are already over exaggerated versions of what exists. So, in order for you to develop your own style and look, you have to perceive the dog the way you draw the dog the way you perceive it. You don't want to draw something the way someone else perceives it, or your art is just going to look like a copycat of someone else's stuff. A lot of people do that though. They really do. Like a really big example is Disney artwork. Like people are like, I want to draw lions, and then they just look at Lion King, and then their artwork. Whoa, what do you know? It looks like Lion King artwork. Which I mean, if that's what you want, sure, but I don't think it's a good way to learn how to draw and develop. Well, not just draw. I don't think it's a good way to develop your skills is by mimicking other people's um, artwork. Although mimicry is also a skill of its own, but I think in most cases people want to be able to draw or paint something without having to look all the time at like the subject. I don't know. Realistically, most people who paint and draw are not going to become like myself. I've never done art school or any of that stuff. It's not like I'm going to go into a heavy career with it. So at the end of the day, just do whatever makes you happy. But anytime people ask me, how do I improve my like skills at drawing and stuff, I'm like, use real photos as reference. And the only reason I say that is because that's how I learned. Shiba, I'm off to swimming with my client. You're doing amazing, and you're such an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Ah! Hope to see you later or tomorrow. Oh, yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Friday Night Commander. Friday Night Commander with friends. Well, assuming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles doesn't fill up the pre release tables, which I doubt it will. Because, ew. And have fun swimming. TMT isn't real. It can't. It can't hurt me if I don't see it. Exactly. Have fun swimming. And drive safe, because it's apparently snow, raining, or some weird mixture out there. Oh, let's take a look. I will. No, don't be the drift. Don't be the drift king with your client. I will be the drift king with my client in the vehicle. Hey, want to see a funny trick? Ah! I also want to put more of these goofy little ghost guys. Like, woo. There is no glory to be gained in the kingdom of the dead. Mm. I might need a tea with some caffeine in it. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna get some tea and washroom. I'll write BRB on the back of this. That's really not dark. Be right back. Oh man, so sleepy. I did get a full 7 hours of sleep last night, but I was also up till 1 a.m. Yikes. I'm gonna put some music on. You guys may or may not be able to hear it. I'm not quite sure. Sometimes my headphones pick it up. Sometimes it doesn't. But the goal is for you not to be able to hear it so YouTube doesn't annihilate my live stream. But either way, happy time music. Alright. We got my tea, some fruit. Banana. Oh, oh, actually, I do have one of the tools. I think the tools they use for etching are these. Maybe even finer tip than this. Goodness. Alright, let's see. going to attempt to do one of these ghosty guys. Or do I want to? Maybe not. Ooh. Not that the light was doing much. Actually, it kind of was. I lied. Holy emails. Sometimes it's hard to paint like this. The main downside to streaming these altars is the camera does get in my way a lot. I know what I will do is I see these little tall gravestone things. I'll add like one or two down here. Oh, poop. One second. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, my camera just died, I guess. I'm feeling it and it's really hot. Great! Well, I guess that means we need to run to the store and pick up a new camera. Ugh, so annoying. Oh, I dropped my banana. Well, that's annoying. Well, regardless, thank you all so much for being here and thank you all for watching. Unfortunately, the stream is being cut short because of technical difficulties. My camera has officially shorted out. So, yeah. Unfortunately, it overheated for the last time, apparently. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Hope to see you in another live stream, and we'll probably be back once I buy a new webcam in an hour or two. So until then, bye bye.